Eagle artists. We are going to try to do something fun this week called origami. And a lot of you have been using origami this year in the art room, and some of you may have never tried it. So I have a simple folding technique that we're going to try out today. So origami is the art, the Japanese art of folding paper. So taking a flat piece of paper and transforming it into different things that could be three-dimensional, or they could stay two-dimensional too, but transforming them into something new just by folding, without cutting and without tape. So today we're going to make a home with just one piece of paper and folding it. Your home is going to have an outside, but the fun part is you can open it up and you can draw what or who is inside your home. So we're going to be doing a few simple folding techniques so that you can create an outside but also an inside. Let's get started. We are ready to start folding our origami home, and I'm going to have you guys grab a piece of paper. So I have a yellow piece of paper, but you can use whatever kind you want. I started out with a white piece of computer paper for this one. Most origami folding starts with a square piece of paper, and if you have origami paper at home, feel free to use it. It works just fine to make an origami home with a square piece as well. I have a piece of yellow, and we're going to make our paper vertical. So we're not going to turn it horizontally, so short side to short side. We are going to do short side on the top and the bottom with long sides on the side. So first step that we're going to do, we're going to take our top paper and fold it to the bottom. And remember, it's really important to make sure your corners match up and that you have nice flat creases in origami. Because a lot of times you'll be folding and folding and folding, and that makes your paper really hard to fold when you have lots of layers. This won't have too many, but I like to take my finger and just kind of smooth it off to make sure that it's nice and flat for my crease. Okay, so next step, we're going to go left to right, and we're going to make a crease down the middle. So I'm going to take it and fold it like a book fold, match up those corners really well, left and right, and smooth it down while your one hand holds it steady. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to just run my finger across, make sure that crease is nice and flat. So when we open it up, we'll have a crease down the center of our paper. Next step, here we go. We are going to take one side and we are going to fold it so that it touches that middle crease that we just made. So keep one hand steady, use your other hand to smush and flatten. Okay, so we're going to open this side up, and you're going to see that you have a little opening here. So what you guys are going to do to make one part of your roof is you're going to pull it apart and then take your top fingers and you can kind of work it in there and kind of smush it down so that it creates a triangle on top, and that's part of our roof. Okay, so that's one side, and you might need to practice that a little bit. I'll show you one more time. So we took our paper and we folded it in half to meet that middle crease. And when you open it up, when you pull it back, you're going to see that it opens up, and you kind of push it down and use your top fingers to smush and make that triangle crease. Let's do the same thing to the other side. So we're going to take our paper, fold it to match that center line, match it up. One hand holds it steady, the other hand flattens. Okay, now we're going to do the other side of our roof. So we're going to kind of pull this apart, pull it, and it's okay if you need to put your finger up in the top to kind of help work its way down. So pull it apart and then use your fingers to smush. There you go. And now we have our wonderful house. So the outside, we are going to use I brought some crayons out, I have some markers, and I also brought a Sharpie. I think I'm going to do my Sharpie drawing first, and then I'll go back and add some color. Here's my markers. I'm going to go back and add some color after I kind of do my drawing. so I finished coloring in my home, my second one that I made. I added some fun details and colors. Got some cool blue curtains and some bushes in the front. And inside, I put Mr. Boyer and I with our cat Smush. I left my girls out because I was using Sharpie and I thought, ooh, that might bleed through and get on the front of my house. So I'm gonna go back in and add them later with probably not a Sharpie so it doesn't go through. But I do have them inside my first house that I showed you. So there's Gwen and there's Elizabeth and Mr. Boyer and I and Smush. So I hope you guys had fun making your origami house. If you give it a try, I would love to see it. You can always email me, the email at the end of this video. Remember, you can put it on Seesaw or in the Google Classroom, and I'd love to check it out and see what you guys did with your home and what colors you decided to use on yours. All right, I hope you're well. I'll see you later. Bye.